Hey, what's up? Y'all know who it is, man. The Dolphins D, we already in here. Ready to turn up this year. He gon' get it.
Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium.
We gon' defend. We gon' defend. We gon' defend. We gon' defend. Homie, this side. Homie, this side. And we gon' defend. And we gon' defend. Remember he say his squad. 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 We gon' defend. We gon' defend. We gon' defend. Homie, this side. Homie, this side. And we gon' defend. And we gon' defend. Remember he say his squad. His squad. His squad. His squad. His squad, 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 his squad. I got the whole squad with me now. Train to go. Come play games if you want to. Try to crash eyes, you done took the wrong route. We gon' crash you like a stunt dude. Check y'all like 1, 2. Tap your head like your uncle. You wanna ride, stay buckle. It get loud down here, get wild down here. Turn the field to a jungle. Never disrespect squad, it's defended by a line. And some beasts on the piece on the opposition. Another line in the back, singing to the ER. Just in case you got through the first line with tripping. But if for some reason it get crazy, I got watchers on the corner for my safety. Everybody here well coached. Change the weather under pressure, stay cool like an AC. Woo! But we still make heat. Woo! Was you trying to play me? We be 3 plus AD, but I'm a fool so low. Can't nothing break me. Be great, only way to do great things. Hit hard, only way to make a statement. Come up in our territory, make a payment. Or be in debt with your neck. Gotta we gon' defend. We gon' defend. We gon' defend. We gon' defend. Homie, this side. Homie, this side. And we gon' defend. And we gon' defend. Remember he say his squad. 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 We gon' defend. We gon' defend. We gon' defend. Homie, this side. Homie, this side. And we gon' defend. And we gon' defend. Remember he say his squad. 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 His squad.
I hit them boys. We throw them toys. Y'all saying that QB. We them boys. We the realest. We go gorillas. We out here, homie. You gon' feel us. Don't make me come down. In that box. Like I'm red. I'll knock your socks. Won't play y'all boys. Cause we some bullies. We'll take your cookies. Cause y'all some rookies. I'm in the building. Me and Shot Jones. We do lane. We don't play zone. We play that man. So guard your hands. I see your eyes. You're scared,
we
man.
We gon' defend. We gon' defend. We gon' defend. Homie, this side. Homie, this side. And we gon' defend. And we gon' defend. Remember he say his squad. 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 We gon' defend. We gon' defend. We gon' defend. Homie, this side. Homie, this side. And we gon' defend. And we gon' defend. Remember he say his squad. 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 His squad.
You already know, man. We right here with the legend, man. Live and direct, man. Pat Chain, and it's going down, man. Solo UWA.
What's up, man? Shout out to Miami Sports Music.
Hey. It's the new anthem for the new era. Fins up.
Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit. Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit. Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit.
It's the new era and we back up in the mix.
Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit. Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit. Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit.
It's the new era and we back up in the mix.
Throw it up. Throw your foe up in the sky. Throw it up. Let them know that we gon' ride. Where you from? We be reppin' worldwide.
BWA, stay loyal till we die.
What is the come up? We been down for a minute. This the come up. We been reppin' that consistent. This the come up. Now the world gotta feel it. Reppin' so loud, whole world gotta hear it. New era. Dolphins on the cliz out. Tick, tick, tiz out. Till we reach the Solo D, I be rapping with this hip hop. Throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit, throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit, throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit.
It's the new era and we back up in the mix.
Throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit, throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit, throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit.
It's the new era and we back up in the mix.
It's the new era and we back up in the mix. Ain't no more relying on fits. It's time for Tua to get us lit. That's why we got Waddle at 6 and Jalen Phillips is a brick at 36. We got Javon Hollins batting hit stick. Eichenberg protecting hips. 2 whole years and he ain't slipped. Run along, he got that gritter, triple threat, he's so legit. Garner Coleman, Jared Dokes, the 7th round was such a gift. That's why we toast, that's why we sip, that's why we repping MSM. Miami sports music, don't confuse it, don't abuse it. Unless you want a new contusion, real talk, ain't no illusion. Solo D started a movement, MSM the institution. TD fins the contribution, yeah, we started a new unit. Throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit, throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit, throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit.
It's the new era and we back up in the mix.
Throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit, throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit, throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit.
It's the new era and we back up in the mix.
MIAMIDOLPAINs, when do I begin? I've been rapping since a kid. If you rapping, then we can.
TWA, if you reppin', then we can.
Welcome to Perfectville. We asking what would Shula do? He would take the narrative and spin it like a hula hoop. He say let it coach flow. Coach flow gon' do his thing and he gon' bring it to it in and to it. Come and change the game. Watch the squad ball out. Got the fans all excited. Coolers out. Grills on. Got the tailgate ignited. It's the Aqua One Society. They know we stay united. DWA. We be down and start a riot. Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit. Throw them fins up.
It's the new era and we back up in the mix.
Who that?
So low, so low, so low.
Tight as hell. You feel me? But that's how we put it down. We put it down every time. When it's time to show up for the fans, we out there. You dig?
They know it's coming. Yeah.
We out here with it, man. Let's go. DWA, man.
Man, y'all been part of the buffet, boys. Shout out Solo D. Shout out to DWA. Let's eat.
Yo, Solo. You know they been saying you gotta make a hit squad part 2. But you know, man, we hungry this time, man. We gotta eat this time. Yeah.
Back in the beast mode. AFC was trying to rap up the East Coast. Take shots, fall back, then reload. Get the powder, time to slap up these foes. Anytime we hit the field, then we must play. And these boys going hard, man, I must say. Try to stay in one route like the busway. Trying to eat teams up like a buffet. Buffet. Eat the offense like a buffet. Eat the quarterback like a buffet. Eat the running back like a buffet. Eat the wide receiver like a buffet. Eat the whole line like a buffet. Eat the coach up like a buffet. Eat the fan base like a buffet. Stay in one route like the busway. I say and not quote. Go hard or go home is the motto. A pick or a sack is the lotto. Let's cook them like Emerald Lagasso. My bad, Lagasse. He going south, that is not me. Hungry for greatness, so I eat. Stay in my zone like a Bobby. Jumping off the edge like E and Shaq. Straight pressure, never easing back. Protection on the way you gon' get wins. Split through the middle like Wilkins. Got some backers on the back that's gon' back me up. Straight action, we be acting up. Tell Coach Drop his best plan, but it still get snatched by X-Man. Cause we back in the beast mode. AFC was trying to rap up the East Coast. Take shots, fall back, then reload. Get the powder, time to slap up these foes. Anytime we hit the field, then we must play. And these boys going hard, man, I must say. Try to stay in one route like the busway. Trying to eat teams up like a buffet. Buffet. Eat the offense like a buffet. Eat the quarterback like a buffet. Eat the running back like a buffet. Eat the wide receiver like a buffet. Eat the whole line like a buffet. Eat the coach up like a buffet. Eat the fan base like a buffet. Stay in one route like a buffet.
Eating like a buffet, it be a long day. We ain't gon' play. Yeah, them boys green, no subway. Pick the ball off X and BJ. I don't care about what he and she say. That's nonsense. Check the replay. I work overnight and it's early morning, but I'm turned up cause it's game day. They don't really want it with your boy. O-line really get destroyed. Ex-Patriot, Cal Van Noy. Put him on his butt, hurt everyone. What's a grown man to a boy? Jam him at the line, dare you to throw it. Disciplined coach Brian Flores. Never getting rattled to boys. Fans better pay attention, even social distance. I got a witness and you know we blitzing, but mind your business. Christian Wilkins on the line of scrimmage. Far from timid, pushing to the limit, rubbing engine. You know we gotta get it, Nick Needle. You know we gonna pick it, Van Ginkle. Take it to the business. Fans up till my life is finished. Say it with my chest cause I meant it. A lie, no why, I admit it. New era, yeah, I division. A win streak, we just keep on winning. So I lose, tell them suck a limit. Bills with the Jets in New England. Miami top dogs where you hear me.
Back in the beast mode. AFC was trying to rap up the East Coast. Take shots, fall back, then reload. Get the powder, time to slap up these foes. Anytime we hit the field, then we must play. Any boys going hard, man, I must say. Try to stay on one route like the busway. Trying to eat teams up like a buffet. Buffet. Eat the offense like a buffet. Eat the quarterback like a buffet. Eat the running back like a buffet. Eat the wide receiver like a buffet. Eat the whole line like a buffet. Eat the coach up like a buffet. Eat the fan base like a buffet. Stay on one route like the busway.
So low, so low, so low, deep. So low, so low, so low, deep.
I know the whole city rising. A little early, it's a bit surprising. Business moves, now we enterprising. Switch it up, now we improvising. Go to get in the winter column. Whole squad been trained to go. Vince for life, we throw the foe. Singing this just to welcome bro. To a time, to a time. Time to grind, time to shine. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time. Time to grind, time to shine. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time. My intuition told me this. To trust the coach, he holds the gift. He knowing when to go with fits. So we knowing when to switch. This year we got the golden pick. Time to see what that pick about. Bad vibes get sent out. Only fans up in this house. We been waiting, yeah, we been patient. Now it's time to cash out, no discount. Super Bowl, yeah, we in rock. I don't know when, but it's close. I don't want to overhype, but I just know I like it. So excited, you gon' notice now. You should notarize it. They say tour from that rock. Shout out to Samoa and Islands. Time to lay the smack down. You think you Dwayne Johnson. Time to be the people's champ. Hit them with the people's elbows. Sit together like it's Velcro. You think you could stop us? Hell no, all day I dream about sports. I think I need some Chateau custom with some Dolphins colors. Just to let them know we here. Yeah. I know the whole city riding. A little early, it's a bit surprising. Business moves, now we enterprising. Switch it up, now we improvising. Go to get in the winter column. Whole squad been trained to go. Vince for life, we throw the foe. Singing this just to welcome bro. To a time, to a time. Time to grind, time to shine. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time. Time to grind, time to shine. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time.
To a time, to a time. Really hope he the man. Hope we found us a gem. Like the Heat found Bam. Wanna take time to thank Fitz, cause he put on the show. But the young man up, in the whole city low. Time to catch all the blessings. Cash out on investment. Ball out, don't choke. Fins want all the smoke. Chris Gregg gave hope. Coach flow like spoke. Dan Marino still a GOAT, but to a man on go. Watch to a man throw. Watch to a man scope. Watch to a man dish shoes that we never ever seen before. Fans up, let's win. Born ready for a ring. Maybe 3, 4, 5, 6. It's damn week, use 10.
I know the whole city riding. A little early, it's a bit surprising. Business moves, now we enterprising. Switch it up, now we improvising. Go to get in the winter column. Whole squad been trained to go. Vince for life, we throw the foe. Singing this just to welcome bro. To a time, to a time. Time to grind, time to shine. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time. Time to grind, time to shine. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time.
So low, so low, so low, deep. So low, so low, so low, deep.
I'm Danny Johnson, CEO at TPP, The Positive Porpoise.
I'm Jason Miller from Fins Up SoCal Fan Club.
I'm Scott Howell from Atlanta Dolphin Club.
Mark Angelo, NorCal Dolphin Club.
And you're listening to Clock Blockers, Miami fans' #1 morning show.
Run it, 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 run it.
What is up? What is up? What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy, Stephen D. It is live. It is Monday, August 30th. Oh, man. Where are my August Virgos? Are y'all in the building? What's going on? How are y'all doing? Super excited that y'all are here with me. Man, oh, man, did we have an exciting third preseason game. I will get to that in a minute. I just want to say good morning to everybody, all my Fins family, all of my Finlaws. I hope y'all are doing good. I missed y'all over the weekend. We had a lot of I went to the beach this weekend. I don't know about y'all, but I was lying on a beach all day Saturday with the fam. It was good. I got a little bit of a tan, and I don't know if you guys can see the tan. But yeah, I feel good. I feel good. Nothing like being at the beach. See, I don't live down in Florida. I live up here in Maryland. So I was at Ocean City. And, yeah, we had a good time. It was a good time. All good times had by the fam. But I was thinking about you all over the weekend because Dolphins Twitter was blowing up over the weekend. And it was crazy, and we're going to get into all that today. Let me say good morning to everybody in the chat. I want to say good morning to Ennis, Anthony, Manzano, Justice, Larry, Pete, Florida-born, Kentucky-grown. Let's see here. Logan Hampton. Chef Zhu is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. D-Dub, Dwayne. What's up, Dwayne? How y'all doing? Stetson O, Andrew Harris, Big Drip, ENT. Marino's GOAT. Bob Young said, morning. Marino, more days till kickoff. I do like that. Marino, more days till football. Dolphin Don or Dan, however you want to say it. Yes, I don't do a show on the weekend, Anthony, although I will when football season starts, a pregame show live. Let's see here. Chef Zhu, JP Max, Josh Stock, Sway2387, Russell Voris, all these people. Christmas in Somerville, Chad M, Flipside Fishing. I just want to say what is going on. Yes, dude, I was, let me tell y'all. So I'm watching the game yesterday, and I'm straight up. Like, I still don't have my voice back 100% because I was straight screaming for these third and fourth stringers. 80% of these people are never going to make the team. But, man, it was so exciting to watch yesterday. I was going crazy. But that's how much I love the Dolphins. And I hope you guys do too, which is why you guys are here this morning, hanging out on the #1 Miami Fan Morning Show. If you haven't done so already, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Guys, if you haven't hit that like button already, what are you doing? Go hit that like button for me. And subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on the notifications bell. And the most important thing I really could use your guys' help with, share this. Go on Facebook, Instagram, whatever, Twitter. Share this video with people, even after the video is over. All right? Come on now, guys. I need y'all's help. Let's go. All right? What else do we got this morning? Want to make sure everybody, hey, where are my YouTube members at? Where are my YouTube members at? My YouTube members in the building? Let me know what's going on. Want to hang out with y'all. Want to see what's going on. Join now if you haven't signed up to become a member already. Can have people like Chef Zhu, all these beautiful, wonderful people just hanging out, doing their thing. And that's what we do here on Miami Sports Music. So you get a lot of great stuff being a member of the channel. You are able to get early access to videos, a whole bunch of stuff. So let me know and sign up to become a member today. Let's go. All right. Let's see here. I got a lot of things going on this morning. I got a lot of people. I got all these screens pulled up because I'm ready to talk about everything, which I'm super excited about. Want to remind you guys, we have an amazing sponsor for the show, tailgreeter.com. Guys, tailgreeter.com. Go follow tailgreeter.com at tailgreeter. If you don't know what tailgreeter is, it's absolutely amazing. The tailgate is a way for fans to express themselves for a team and city. The community parking lots allow everyone to be themselves no matter where they're from or what team they root for. When it comes down to it, there's no denying the allure of the game day experience, and tailgating is the glue that holds it all together. So if you like it, please go check out tailgreeter.com. Type in East 32 Dolphins Tailgate. Check out East 32 Dolphins Tailgate. Make sure you guys go check them out. East 32 Dolphins Tailgate is the official tailgate of tailgreeter.com for the Miami Dolphins and the Miami Hurricanes. So make sure you guys go check them out, okay? I will be there doing a morning show, a pregame show live on pregame for the Dolphins games. So it's going to be awesome, all right? So if you're not able to go, if you don't live in Miami or not able to go, you'll still get exclusive coverage right here on Miami Sports Music, which is why you should sign up and become a member. Okay? Also, I want to remind you guys, hey, if you guys want to donate to the channel by helping the channel grow, if you are able to do so, go ahead and do that on the YouTube Live Super Chat, which is the money sign down below on the chat box. You guys can also do it through PayPal as well as through Cash App, MSM Podcast Network. All right, let's go. Look, man, let's talk about the game yesterday, shall we? Because it was a pretty awesome game yesterday. I have to tell you, I was super excited just about everything. Reid Sinnett started out the game. I thought Jacoby was going to get a little bit of snaps. Obviously, he didn't. But man, the kid just looked amazing. 22 for 33, 343 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. I mean, he just looked good. Looked absolutely awesome. And, I don't know if we're going to keep 3 quarterbacks on this roster. But if nothing else, I feel like Reid Sinnett has improved just as much as Tua's improved. I'm not saying to the level of Tua, but just the progression of how good he's gotten. It looks like it's rubbed off on Reid Sinnett as well. and I truly think that if we could get, I wouldn't be mad if we had 3 quarterbacks. I think quarterbacks are not a dime a dozen in this league. It'll be very interesting. Anthony asked, hashtag Dolphin Chat, what do you expect in terms of what you're going to see of the final 53-man roster during the last 2 weeks before the season starts? You guys got to remember, tomorrow at 4 p.m., rosters are due. The first 53-man roster is due. And he just, I want to say Reid Sinnett's going to make this team, but the reality is that means we have to cut another quality player from another position. Do we keep 3 or 4 running backs? Jared Dokes looked pretty damn good yesterday. He looked pretty good yesterday. Patrick Laird has been a part of this team for the last couple of years. He looks good. What do we do with Malcolm Brown? Is Reid Sinnett good enough that we could let Jacoby Brissett walk or trade? I don't know. Roman Soldier said, if we're being honest, Brissett would have blown the Bengals out by the first half. I don't know if he would have or didn't, but the reality is Reid Sinnett looked amazing. Right? You guys, with 6 minutes and 43 seconds left, we were down by 13 points. And I don't know about you, but I was like, I don't want to go into a deal with 2 weeks of a loss. I know preseason doesn't mean anything. I get that. But I hate when the Dolphins lose no matter what. And so to see the way, he looked confident and comfortable, I mean, I was good with that. I was good with that. So we'll have to see. We will definitely have to see because I definitely like the way that he looked. He looked confident. He was making some amazing throws. You know, if I had to give any criticism to Reid Sinnett, I can't do it because the last play showed otherwise. But, I mean, his pocket presence isn't as good as Brissett and obviously Tua's. But, you know, he looked good. Dokes is our second best running back. Dokes looked great. And here's the other thing, the game plan. The game, you know, the book of plays looks really good too. Because that's the same offense or a very similar offense that Tua's going to run. Right? O-line was bad. Yes, but it's our third and fourth string O-line. The guy from Brazil played almost the whole game. You know? Well, I mean, what do you expect from them, right? So, like Omar just said on Big O's show this morning, the Dolphins could have put out the Watson Flames and they didn't. All right. I guess we'll talk about this because we got to. And Anthony just asked, what was your reaction when Coach Flores didn't put to rest or decline the rumors of the front office trying to dissuade? I guess y'all want to talk about this. I did not want to talk about this, and I guess I just have no choice but to deal with it and understand that it's just part of what's going on. I have always said, when there's smoke, there's fire. I don't think in any way, shape, or form that any of these rumors are coming from the Dolphins front office, team. I don't think these rumors are coming from that. These are coming from other GMs or other teams. And I think it's the sole purpose of the Texans to have the Dolphins look like they're going to pounce for other teams to raise up their prices. That's truly what I believe. Because there is no way in the world you draft Jalen Waddle if you don't have Tua as your quarterback. There's no way you have a two offensive coordinating system in George Godsey and my other man without having him. There's just no point. All these moves the Dolphins have made during the offseason have been with the intention of having Tua Tagovailoa as their quarterback. Okay? So why all of a sudden would the Dolphins start now? Why would they do that? It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me at all. Bro, if we really wanted Deshaun Watson, he would be here already. Look, his legal troubles obviously make it difficult for other stuff like that to go away, for it not to go away. Do I think that the Dolphins had a deal in place several weeks ago with the Texans before everything broke out with Deshaun? I wouldn't be surprised. Greer is a wheeler and dealer. What I can tell you is if God forbid this does go through, and I say God forbid because I personally don't want the guy. Y'all can say all you want. I am Tua all the way. I'm in it with Tua. Tua's the guy that's going to get us to the promised land. He's the guy that's going to take us to the next level. We don't need Deshaun Watson. Yes, Deshaun Watson is top five to top 10 player in the NFL, period. I get that. I'm not arguing that with you. I get that I'm a fan. I understand that I can be biased. But at the same time, Tua, look at the progression Tua has made. Look at his first two preseason games. The man sits in the pocket, steps up in the pocket, reads his progressions, maneuvers the way he needs to, is able to throw with such accuracy on the run. I don't want Deshaun Watson. You know, Miami football talk, you sound like poop, brother. Hope you are okay. I'll be praying for you, my friend. No, dude, it's just from me yelling yesterday. It's straight up from me yelling. I lost my voice yesterday. Cap for Life says, save this video. Y'all can keep the receipts. Go ahead. I'm good with that. You know, I don't see nothing has changed with the legal troubles though. So why is it big news? Again, if we wanted him with these troubles, he'd be on the team. Do I think that Greer tries to make phone calls to make this team better on a week in, week out basis? He's made 2 calls for offensive linemen that are mediocre. Greg Litt looked okay yesterday. He didn't look great, but he looked okay. The guy that we just got from the Ravens, he looks okay. Doesn't look great. And everybody on this Watson train, I understand the reasoning for it. You guys have had PTSD from a quarterback saying, hey, he just needs some time to improve, a.k.a. Ryan Tannehill, a.k.a. Chad Henne. He just needs more experience. He gets that experience or more time and nothing happens. I get it. I understand it. But if y'all sit and look at what is real and what is really going on, we are before our eyes seeing the evolution of a top 5 to 10 player in the NFL in Tua Tagovailoa. I believe that in my heart of hearts. And I think this season's going to prove it. This offense, him in this offense on this team with these weapons are going to prove it. You call it what you want. You can call it me being biased as a fan. And I have to agree with some of these people in the chat box here. If we were going to pull the trigger on Deshaun Watson, we would have already done it. There's no need for it. I can tell you one thing that this team doesn't like, and that's a fact, and that's off-the-field distractions. So why would you bring the circus into town? Why? Because Watson's a top 10 player in the NFL? No way. And don't get me started, Derek Cotton, 13. I don't want to hear about Stephen Ross. Stephen Ross, listen to me right now. Listen to me. Listen to me good. Stephen Ross makes no decisions and has no impact on on-field decisions on this football team. Mark my words, he does not. I know some of y'all disagree with me with that. Go ahead. Stephen Ross doesn't have. When was the last time you heard Stephen Ross even have a press conference about anybody on this team? Don't worry, I'll wait. They probably told him, hey, Mr. Ross, please stop talking. Watson ain't a circus. Oh, dude, what he brings right now, he totally is. And here's the reality of it. His legal troubles aren't even over yet. If they were to bring him in, would I be okay with it? I don't know. I don't know. That's the real answer. I know one thing. I don't want to give up on Tua Tagovailoa. I think he is amazing. I think this kid's got a future. I think whatever team this kid ends up being, which hopefully is the Miami Dolphins, stays the Miami Dolphins, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Stephen Ross wanted Harbaugh when Toronto won the AFC East. Just saying, they didn't have any real GM then. They didn't have it. John Harbaugh is one of the best head coaches in the NFL. I'll give you that right off the bat. I love the guy. So when he was almost having a falling out in Baltimore, or Baltimore was ready or thinking about, I know that they talked, but that was before the Greer regime. And think of how many GMs and head coaches we had to go through since Stephen Ross came here before Greer and Flo. This is the first time in years years that I can see a GM and a head coach doing press conferences together. And when they don't do press conferences together, they say, you know what? What Greer and I decide, that's what Flo says, or Greer, what Coach Flo and I decide to do. They always include each other and making that statement. Bill Parcells, when he was here, that dude was on retirement in South Florida, bro. And don't think that Parcells probably didn't want him either. I mean, I get there's two camps in this chat right now. You're either in Tua's camp or you're in Watson's camp. Because I don't think you can be in both. I'm not saying that being in Watson's camp that you're against Tua. I can understand that right now from what we know, Watson is better than Tua. I get it. But I'm telling y'all right now, if y'all just give this man a chance, Guys, I want you to think about this. Tua was on an Alabama roster where all three quarterbacks are now starting for their respective teams. Or if they're not starting, they're damn close to being starting. AKA Mac Jones. Who? Mac Jones. 281-330-8004. Okay, that's one. And then the other thing is Jalen Hurts, Heisman Trophy candidate. Did he win? I don't know if Jalen Hurts won the Heisman Trophy or not. But even still, this man started with both of them there. He's that good. He's the most accurate quarterback in the history of the NFL or of NCAA college football. Aren't Tua guys sounding like Rosen truthers now? Just give them a chance. Pete, first of all, I said that we should have gave Rosen a chance. Look, it's turned out we obviously knew something that everybody else that as he's been on the team knows. That he ain't nothing. We'll have to see. Dolphin chat, should I be worried when some of these former quarterbacks like Chris Sims who work in the media now are evaluating Tua say that he has no arm strength and has no noodle arm and has a noodle arm? No. Hell no. Just because you played in the game, I'm telling you right now, I know more YouTubers that have more knowledge than former NFL players. Straight up. Because they watch more game film. They understand the game a hell of a lot more. Just because you played in the NFL and you have a big name, whoop-de-freaking do. And Chris Sims, the only reason he's even in the media is because of his dad. Otherwise, we never would know about Chris Sims. Ever. Who is this man, Sinnett? Reid Sinnett is a boss. That's who he is. Tua might have a team-friendly deal on this extension, but he's going to want top dollar. Thanks for talking about me, buddy. Hey, I said your comment. Chef Shu, that's right, Stephen D. I appreciate it, Chef. I appreciate it. Teddy Bridgewater doesn't have a beard on and has had a longer career than Chris Sims. The real question is, when is Stephen going to drop that link for a panel? Why wait to get your popcorn for all you Tua fanboys, sissies? It's all about the logo, Stephen D. Okay, fine. Y'all obviously want some of this heat this morning. Let's go. There you go. There you go. All you guys. I'm ready for the heat. Bring it. Bring it. Just bring it. I'm telling you right now, the Miami Dolphins are set with Tua. Y'all need to understand this. I'm going to start bringing people on. Tony, Russell, Andrevius. What's up, gentlemen?
What's up, Stephen D? What's up, Tony? What's up, Andreas?
I'm going to bring on Pete. What's up, Pete?
Hey, what's going on, fellas? How y'all doing today?
Pete.
Good morning, everybody. Fins up, baby. What's going on, Steve? Thank you for having me up. What's going on, fellas, on the panel?
So, I don't have very long, Stephen. So, is it all right if I go ahead and take the floor real quick?
Yeah. I'll just bring on D1 and go ahead, Russell.
First and foremost, I made a hot at the beginning of training camp, and I said that Reid Sinnett could and should beat out Jacoby Brissett for QB2. I think Jacoby Brissett has become expendable. I think he is QB2. And he's younger. He's cheaper. He's still developing. I think he can be more than Jacoby. And that's where I stand with that. Kirk merits the truth. He should definitely be on this 53-man roster without a doubt in my mind. And I am so tired of this Watson
Russell
talk.
needs some rest.
This stuff is dumb. Tua's our guy. Tua's looked good in camp. Tua's looked good in preseason. We need to give this kid the benefit of the doubt that he wasn't healthy last year. We need to give this kid at least a full season with some actual offensive weapons to see what he can do. I'm already telling everybody right now he's throwing over 4,000 yards, over 30 touchdowns, and less than double-digit interceptions, and I'm sticking to it. And it doesn't make sense to me. I am personally in the belief that this is fueled by Brian Flores. And the reason why is because it's already been proven that the story about him wanting Herbert during the draft is a fact. It has come out that is truthful. He looked irritated at the end of that conference yesterday, and he didn't dismiss a damn thing. And I'm tired of this team being in the spotlight for all the wrong reasons. I don't want some predator. Let me rephrase, because I don't know if he's guilty and I don't know if he's not guilty. So I will leave that be for now. But I just don't want that character doesn't fit with this team. Tua's our guy. Tua's our leader. And this is where we need to stick with to make this team better. Russell, I think if we actually take Watson, we digress because of all of the off-field bullshit with it.
Question for Russell, because I see you're ranting and you're going all over the place. You're going all over the place.
No, I just listed three things.
Hold on.
Sinnett over Brissett.
Hold on.
Kirk merits the truth.
First you start off saying Sinnett over Brissett. I love how it rhymes, but you're not making any sense. That does not make any sense. Get that out of here. That's not happening. That's number one.
Brissett's done absolutely nothing.
Hold on, Russell, because you were a buddy. You don't remember on Larry's show when I defended you and I fought for you when you were the only one on the panel and I was mad. I didn't even make time. I was like, man, I got to defend. Somebody has to defend Russell right now because the whole panel was on you. Do you remember why the whole panel was on you?
Because I wanted Watson, but that was before the allegations.
Oh, because you wanted
that was before the allegations,
Watson.
And that was also before.
Hold on. I'll let you have it.
Wait, Pete. Before, real quick. The other thing is I can fully admit to the fact that I was not aware of the extent of that injury. Once Nick Hicks had that interview with Reason, and he come out and stated he was 60% and that his femur literally went through the posterior wall of his hip and he had internal bleeding. I was not aware of that. I didn't know the extent of his injury. And before I knew that, I didn't want people to use that as an excuse for him last year. Well, guess what? It's a damn good excuse because anybody else isn't going back out on that football field Tua is a tough SOB, flat out. Nick Hicks said flat out, half of us wouldn't be walking, and half of us would be walking with a cane. We would never be the same again. And this kid has come out 100%.
90% of people that had his injury never played again. So I give you that. Let me get some other people up in here. Andrevius, Ennis, D1, Tony, what's going on, gentlemen?
Morning, fellas. Morning.
Morning, everyone. Eric. Good morning.
Morning, fellas. How y'all doing? Fans up.
Fins up.
D1. And I'll be the first to admit, Steven, I did want Watson when all this first started going on, because who wouldn't want to take proven over unproven? But once I found the facts out, and once those allegations came out, I was off the Watson bandwagon all day.
I got you. All right, D1, what's up,
Russell,
man?
Russell, I'm gonna let that one slide, but you know I have ammo for that. I'm gonna let that one slide. But go ahead, D1. You got to take up.
You two. Hey, there's other people on the panel. Let's go. D1, what's up?
Hey, what's up, fellas? That was a good game yesterday for third or last preseason game. Reid Sinnett as the 2. I need to see more from him. I'm more comfortable with Jacoby as the backup. This Watson talk, I'm over this Watson talk. We all know Watson right now is a better QB.
We can't get away from it, D1. We can't.
I know we can't get away from it. I thought that now that we're in the preseason, the season's about to start, that we're not going to hear any more Watson talk. And to hear this the day before the last preseason game and 2 weeks before our first regular season game is disheartening. It's disheartening because Tua has done everything the coaches have asked him. He has looked the part, foremost. He looks healthy. Looks like he has command. We did a lot. I felt that the moves that we made this offseason to get Charlie Fry, who was his coach at Elite 11, bringing in Waddle, keeping the OC.
Real quick, let me pause you. D1's right. Think about all the moves this team has made to help surround Tua with the best possible people.
Exactly. And just to hear
all the signs point that this team is all in on Tua, with the exception of.
Look, I understand it almost makes sense, but you could only sit here and say Waddle. If you really wanted to help Tua, Steven, this whole fan base had it penciled in. It was supposed to be Penei Sewell. You got your left tackle, you got your right tackle. No. And you could have got your receiver at 18. Or a running back. That's how you could have helped. But they decided to go with Jalen Phillips on defense that doesn't help you, or Tua. So explain to me, in the second round, they got a safety, and then they traded up for like the worst possible tackle.
But
how did they really help out Tua when you had the best help for Tua since the beginning?
Until I see Penei put forth a good game, I'm done bringing Penei Sewell up.
Yeah,
he just looked horrible in the preseason. He's looked horrible. I'm tired of hearing about it.
You guys are tired of hearing about it, but before the draft, that's the only guy you guys
not
wanted
on this team.
So you guys were all over Penei Sewell. He was your dream. Isn't Penei Sewell?
No, Pete, I'm just saying I'm tired of hearing of Penei Sewell, and he's been outright horrible this preseason. Outright horrible.
So is Ed Oliver horrible? Let me ask you: Is Ed
Oliver a rookie?
Hold on. I'm asking you.
Is Ed Oliver a rookie?
Penei Sewell versus the Bills was holding down and pushing back Ed Oliver last week like it was nothing. And
so what did he do against Greg Rousseau? What did he do against
Hunt treated Ed Oliver?
What did he do against Greg Rousseau?
About Penei Sewell?
I'm ready for EM to come on here. All right, let me bring in Estefan.
Bro, why are y'all? I'm here, bro. Why are y'all avoiding this man's comment about Sewell, bro? Sewell's taking the field right now. Right now, we got a guy that's made of glass who every time you turn around, he's freaking hurt, bro. He can't even take the field in practice.
What are you talking
about? Eichenberg, bro. What are y'all talking about, man? Sewell definitely would be an upgrade over Eichenberg, bro. And that's facts, bro.
Coming in hot, baby. I love
First of all, I'm here, and I'm tired of all y'all Tua fanboy sissies, bro. all y'all Tua fanboy sissies, I'm tired of y'all, bro. Are y'all even Dolphin fans? Do y'all want to hoist a Lombardi? I don't give a damn if it's Reid Sinnett, bro. All I care about is that chip. That's it. That's all I care about, bro.
They don't want it.
You should be worried, bro. You should be worried if they're still talking about Watson right now because it tells you that there's something going on with Tua that they are not seeing. If they make that trade, bro, they're not going to do it unless they know that that's why they're trying to get some kind of insurance on the trade. But they're probably doing their research, most likely, if they're going to make that trade, bro. They're going to win that trade. So I'm just saying, man.
I'm still confused about what they have to do.
Don't get me wrong, man. I'm look. I'm all for Tua if he takes us to the ship. But what I'm saying right now, as we stand, if they're still talking about Watson, bro, at this point in time, that means they're telling you that there's something that they don't see from Tua right now. I think I don't know what it is because Tua looks better. I'll tell you the truth. He looks better, but is he Watson? Is he gonna he hasn't even done it for 4 games in the string of an NFL season. He has to do it on the field when the fire's going, bro.
When you say these Tua people, are you saying what? That these Tua-neers don't think Deshaun Watson is better?
All of y'all that are just totally dismissing Watson as a possibility. All of y'all are sounding like fanboys right now, bro.
All right, time out. Let's get something straight. Hold on. Wait. I'm not dismissing it. I'm calling BS, and here's why. I'm telling you right now, there's nobody from the front office or within the team that is making any sort of statement on this.
Agreed.
So it ain't coming from Miami. It's coming from another team. And if I was a betting man, which I am not, but if I was, I'm sure it's coming from Houston. Why
Of course
you
it's
say
coming from Houston.
how, Sway? Because at the end of the day, if the Texans drive up the asking price,
First of all,
then it's better for them.
It's funny how these reports come out. Steven, hold on. It's funny these reports come out after the Eagles trade for Gardner Minshew. Once the trade, because you remember it was the Panthers, Dolphins, and Eagles that was in on Watson. Fucking the Panthers, it seemed like they're still in the. They say they gave up on it or whatever like that. The Eagles already traded for a quarterback. Now that the only team that's left is Miami, who has the draft capital, and now it gets brought up to a day before Gardner Minshew gets traded. So of course this is coming from Houston. We are down to the last. This is the last countdown. These are the final countdown for the season.
Hold on.
Houston's running out of teams to trade with.
No, you see, this is where you're saying there's no reports, but look, this is where you're wrong. First, Steven, you sat here and said Watson is not happening, right? You even said it. That's what almost got me up here. But listen, Dolphins reached out
you're
to
right.
Houston.
It's not happening. Go ahead. I'm telling you, it's not happening.
My thing is, people keep saying they. It's not coming from us.
Dolphins were still trading with them.
Don't matter.
They were
Outside
involved heavily for Deshaun Watson.
I'll get to your football.
The problem here that you guys don't want to really say is that teams aren't interested in Tua, and it's not going to look good.
Are you kidding me? I guarantee you. I guarantee you, Pete. That's blasphemous because I guarantee you there's 10 to 12 teams that would give the world away for Tua Tagovailoa right now.
God.
Especially after the preseason he's had. That's just crazy, Pete. That's just crazy talk.
With Tua, bro. There's no crazy. It's no crazy. Look at how Reid Sinnett has the fan base at all.
Are you telling me that Reid Sinnett's better than Tua?
They've never seen that.
Come on,
never seen what?
I'm sorry, I'm not in awe. I'm not in awe of a third. I'm not in awe. I'm not in awe in a third string.
I don't know if I can go down that route with you, Pete. But all I can say is I don't want to hear up here on this panel this morning that this is not a topic that you should talk about right now when the flames are flying in every form of facet of media, bro. YouTube, Bleacher Report, Yahoo News, CBS.
Miami football.
It's all over Twitter. So don't sit here and tell me I don't want to hear that from nobody this morning, bro. That you shouldn't be talking about this.
Came out with it. How come Scheffler, the insiders haven't came out with it? Where's Mortensen on this? Where's Scheffler? Where's Where's the other
Where's the
people that?
big time reporters?
Where's the big ones that usually break these reports out?
Why would
Where
Drew
they at?
Rosenhaus say
Is
something?
anybody
It's
Mike
gonna?
not
Is anybody
Florio.
in
It's
that
Mike
group chat gonna bring it
Florio.
up?
Who cares what Drew
Chachi.
Rosenhaus
Hey, I want to
says?
know if Chachi has something to
Florio.
say. Who was the one that
Can I
came
chime
out?
in?
Chachi, go ahead.
Can I
Take out.
chime in?
Go ahead, Miami football talk.
All right, guys, check this out. Listen, you guys have to take everything that was said and really look in and deep dive into the article. Okay. Now, before anybody chimes in, let me get through what I'm saying. That way you guys can think about it for a second. Okay. The article clearly said, right, that a team has dropped out of the running. So now Miami is at the runner-up. Obviously, Miami is at the runner-up because Miami is the only one or the only other team with the capital to be able to trade for Watson. That does not mean that Miami wanted to trade for Watson.
Oh, so
now
what
I
happened to
say
the part?
that.
Hold on.
Now
I'm
I
sorry. I
say
gotta
that.
interrupt you real quick
Hold on.
because this is.
Hold on a
I
second.
have to because I feel you're wrong. You're
I
bringing
say
up
that
a part of the art.
not saying that they do not want Watson or that they were not looking into Watson. They definitely were. Any GM that wouldn't is down like crazy. But at this point in time, where we are right now, Miami is not going to trade for Watson. That article did not come out of Miami. That article did not come out of anywhere from the state of Florida. That
Oh,
article
hold on.
came out from
Hold on.
somewhere else.
Chachi.
Then the article said very clearly, okay, that because the team ran out, or a team has gotten another quarterback. Let's talk about the Eagles. There were only two teams that had the assets to be able to pick up Watson, which was the Eagles and the Dolphins. Now, because the Eagles pick up Gardner Minshew, now they're out of the running for Deshaun Watson. So now that they're out of the running, of course.
Hey, Miami football talk.
Hold on.
Miami football talk. You keep breaking up, man. You keep breaking up. I need you to come back in with a better signal.
Can I say this because I hear him, but it sounds like guys only want to bring. And I'm sorry, it has to be you, Chachi, but it has to be. You're the one talking about it, right? You only want to talk on the article on the points you want to talk about. On the article, it also included how they're working out safe scenarios in case he goes to jail or anything in that nature. So why don't we bring that point up? So now there's no involvement, but they're clearly working out that scenario. So why would they be working a scenario out where
why was that information?
Less damage to the Dolphins?
Hold on, Pete. Why was that information? Why was that information released, Pete? You want to know why? Because Houston wants to let everybody know that we're willing to make concessions so that we can get his ass on out of here. Don't worry. That's what they're trying to do. That's what they want to do.
No, I know. I understand. Look, listen. If that's the best way to try to defend Tua, this is why I say Tua guys sound bad sometimes. The Dolphins, because the Dolphins being interested in a quarterback and doing this after selecting one last year shows you how bad of a position of the quarterback position the Dolphins are sitting on. We should not be in these conversations. Period. This is what I talk about. We should not even be in these conversations. Zero, zilch, nada. We should be in the Herbert, Chargers. They're not doing this. Bengals, they're not doing this.
Pete, bro, you gotta relax.
I'm just saying. So
Pete, they're not doing it because they don't have the capital to do it.
Somebody help me with Pete.
They don't have the capital to do it.
You're a little too
That's why
riled
they
up
not
over
doing
a
it.
dude that's not even on the roster.
Well, the facts are that this team, on the defensive side of the ball, they're ready to go. This is a championship defense, bro. The time is now, bro. That's not tomorrow. The time is now. And if Watson comes, hey, you can have Tua on this roster with Watson as insurance. If something happens, you still got Tua. Problem solved.
Oh, look, can I say something? He says, why, bro, Cincinnati and Chargers are not doing it. They're not a team that has capital to do it, Pete. Houston are looking at teams that have the capital to move them. Miami was one of them.
Miami has the most draft capital.
What are you guys talking about?
I'll let you talk, Pete. Let me finish.
But you're saying things that I don't agree with already, so I have to.
All right, Pete, I'm muting you. Go ahead.
How you going to say the Chargers when they don't have the cap? They don't have 3 first-round picks, like more picks than us. The teams that had the capital are the teams that were interested. Every team besides Tampa, Green Bay, Seattle, they're not going to be looking because they have their quarterback. Of course, like he said, any other general manager is going to look at it. Because they looked at it doesn't mean anything. But I'm going to say this and I'm going to get out of here. They say, why they didn't address it? Why they going to address something that didn't come from them? That's like me hearing a rumor about Steven, but I know Steven. Me and Steven talk every day. So
what rumors you hearing about me, Ennis?
No, I'm just saying. I'm using you as an example.
First of all, the Chargers have the best capital. If they wanted Watson, they'll offer Herbert. And the Texans will be happily to take that.
Why
without
would you do
even
that?
discussions. If they really, and we all know Watson is better than Herbert, but they have the best capital available right now.
Hey, Pete, let me ask you
are
something.
only thinking
Pete, let me ask you
capital.
something. Let me ask you
Watson better
something.
than
Players
Herbert?
on the roster.
Pete, hold up, Pete.
Yes, he is better than Herbert.
Pete, let me ask
Are
you a
we
question.
sure about that?
Let me ask you a
As
question.
a rookie throwing 31 touchdowns?
Let me ask you something, Pete.
Watson's first
Right now
time
he is. Yes, he
ever
is.
Oh, if that okay, yeah.
Watson's
But like
first
I
year
said,
ever
you
throwing
can say that
over
all you
30
want, but at the
touchdowns?
end of the day, they have the
And
better
he did it in
capital
his
right
first
now. If
year?
they
Are
want.
we sure he's
Guys,
better?
can somebody answer me this? Was Justin Herbert hurt last year?
Nope.
He wasn't. Did Justin Herbert come off one of the worst injuries college football's ever seen? Nope. Okay.
And giving them Herbert, you don't have $40 million to fit under your cap as a Charger.
Hold up, bro.
And can you guys hear me? Because I'm getting a temperature.
Do I think that Greer made a phone call to see what the Watson situation would be? Of course I do. I think that happened 2 months
Sure,
ago.
a lot of teams did that.
About 6 weeks ago.
So,
I'm telling you guys right
so let's
now,
just dismiss this
is
Watson thing because it was only one of the biggest agents in the NFL, Drew Rosenhaus, that was reporting yesterday on this. Even Reason had it on his show, but y'all can be deceived. Even Reason put it on his show.
Does
Only
Drew
Drew
Rosenhaus,
was
does he
doing his
represent
job.
Deshaun Watson? No,
Bro, he's connected.
Isn't that what
He's
an
connected.
agent
He's more
does?
connected than anybody
Drew
up here on this
Rosenhaus-
panel, bro. What are you talking about,
Who
Steven?
cares? Drew Rosenhaus don't know nothing. That man, his sole purpose as an agent is to drive up publicity, is to make sure that players win in the end.
Okay.
That is his sole purpose as a agent.
Ask yourself why don't you see none of these big insiders reporting this?
Because it ain't true.
What do you mean?
Does
Why
anybody
they're
have
not
every-
reporting it, bro?
everybody
It's
has all the
everywhere.
answers
Everybody,
here.
it was on,
Why
bro.
isn't
It
none
was
of the
on your
insiders
preseason
reporting
game yesterday when we were playing the Bengals. Front and center, Deshaun Watson's face, bam,
Because
right there with all his
Greg
stats, bro.
Gumbel- because
Then
Greg
for you to
Gumbel's an
see,
insider.
for all y'all Tua
Please,
fanboy
get out
sissies,
of
bro.
here, Esther.
And I saw somebody in the chat calling me a Watson fan. No, I ain't no Watson fanboy. I want to win a damn Lombardi, bro. And if they're talking about Watson right now, bro, at least I'm awake enough to realize, bro, that there's problems with what they see with this roster, and it might not even be
And
Tua,
you want to win
bro.
a Lombardi
It could-
right now?
You
You want to win a Lombardi
it
right
might
now?
not. It might not even be Tua, bro. It could possibly be the fact that they suck ass at drafting offensive linemen, bro.
Listen. You want to win? You want to win a Lombardi right now? Let's put
You
some
got a
things
better
into
chance with
perspective,
Watson and Tua
okay?
right now, bro.
If Watson
with that offensive
comes
line,
if Watson comes in right now, we are not winning nothing. The fact is because he doesn't know the playbook.
Chachi, you don't know that, bro. You don't know that.
Does Watson
Watson's
know our
the jet,
playbook,
bro.
bro? Does Watson know our playbook?
I don't give a damn. He might have the playbook right now. You don't know that. He might have the playbook right now.
He doesn't know the playbook. First off, okay.
He's got Will Fuller, bro.
It's gonna take him a whole year to be able to know the playbook. How much longer do our corners have? Right now, as it sits right now, you cannot argue that Tua is our best chance to winning right now. I'm not saying 3 years from now. I'm not saying 10 years from now. I'm talking about now. This year, Tua is our best chance.
Hold on 1 second, Miami Football Talk. So other people are saying, why won't the Dolphins shut this down? Here's two reasons.
That is my biggest problem.
Okay. 2 reasons why the Dolphins won't shut this down. I'll bring Tony into the chat. 2 reasons. Number 1, it doesn't make sense for them to comment on any player that is not on their roster. Because if it did happen, it would be considered tampering. Okay? So there's no point in even talking about it because of all the way the NFL is in their tampering charges. Number 2 reason why the Dolphins do not comment on it. Because it didn't come from them and they don't care. And if they set a precedent now to comment on this, they'll have to comment on everything down the road. So we're not going to talk about it.
I don't know why we.
Give me 5, Steven. Give me 5, Steven.
High five.
Give me
High
5.
five. High five.
Well, you ain't talking about it, but everybody else is talking about it. So
That's fine.
I guess
That's fine. But I'm telling you right now, Tua Tagovailoa is going to be the starter week 1.
And what if 4 p.m. comes and and we trade for Watson, bro? But you didn't want to talk about him. No, and then you're going to have to talk about him. And then you're going to have. I'm just saying.
Isn't besides Will Fuller being a connection to Watson? Isn't Godsey was with the Texans when he was there too? Didn't Godsey come from the Texans?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
I believe he called a few plays.
Was the quarterback coach for the Texans.
I believe that was before Watson even got there, but yeah, he was with the Texans.
I swear I thought he was the OC
Gotti
for
was
like 1 year.
Was the offensive.
Godsey was the OC for the Texans?
I don't know. I have no
Gotti
clue.
was the quarterback's coach.
Wasn't that like 2017, 16, something like that?
What's Gotti's first name?
I thought it was his rookie year.
George?
Deshaun Watson's rookie year.
I think Deshaun rookie year was probably 2017.
He was already a veteran in the league.
Or 16, one of those.
That's why I said the only connection would be Will Fuller and Godsey.
Let's change the subject for a second because Deshaun Watson's getting old.
Very.
What did you all think of Kirk Merritt yesterday?
I think he played all
Does
right.
he make this team?
He looked like the best receiver on both teams on the field yesterday.
Him versus Preston. It looks like we have a better receiver out there than Preston.
Look, I love Kirk Merritt.
And I love me some Preston. That's crazy.
I'm telling you right now, Dolphins are going to make a trade in the next week, maybe in the next 24 hours. I don't know. But it ain't going to be for Deshaun Watson. It's going to be to get Jakeem Grant on out of there because Jakeem Grant don't need to be on the field for the Dolphins. I'm just letting y'all know right now. I predict in the next 2 weeks, Jakeem Grant will get traded. I'm just going to let y'all know that.
Yeah, for it.
I mean, one thing I can say about Kurt Merrick is he made the opening tackle on the kickoff, right? I mean, you can use him on special teams too. I don't think we could use Jakeem Grant on kickoffs. And I would say I like Jakeem Grant a little more as a receiver than honestly than him. Than Kirk Merritt.
Okay, in regards to Godsey, he was the tight ends coach for the Patriots in 2012. In 2014, he joined the Houston Texans as the quarterback's coach. And then in 2017, the Detroit Lions hired him as the defensive assistant special project. And then in 2018, he was named the quarterback coach for the Lions. He's been a quarterback's coach pretty much his entire career. And then now he's the tight ends coach and the offensive coordinator.
Okay, so he wasn't there when he left a year right before Deshaun. They drafted Deshaun.
2016.
Oh, trust me, I know, Pamela. I get it. I'm over it. Look, Merritt is making this team.
Merritt's a beast.
But I'm telling you, they cannot keep 7 or I don't think they can keep 8 wide receivers. So one's got to.
You don't think they can keep 7?
They can because we need the offensive line help.
8.
Just having a bunch of offensive linemen doesn't make the offensive line better in my eyes.
No, but I do think that they're adding depth.
Yeah, they're adding depth. But
they're better than some of the guys we have in here now. Greg Little and how do you say the new guy's name?
Manx, I want to say it is.
Manx. Those 2 guys are better than some of the people that are in there now.
Yeah.
What, the guy that we just traded for from the Texans?
The Ravens.
The Ravens.
The center.
Yeah. I think he's with the Texans. He went to the Ravens, and then he came to us.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think they picked up Minks because he played center. He played center also.
Yeah, they say he was a center guard.
But he never even played guard. The Ravens had him listed as a guard, but he's played center and right tackle his whole career.
Oh, okay. I don't know
I'm
why they
not
got him as a
impressed.
guard.
I'm sorry.
All right. Well, look, I think
Steven.
Yo, what's up, Tony? Who's talking? D1
I
or Tony?
wanted to. No, it's me, Tony. It's Tony.
Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, I want to push back on something D1 said earlier, that there was no one reporting this, but I know you guys moved on for Deshaun, but actually Rappaport and Foria, who work for NFL Network, were reporting this during and after the draft and during the beginning of training camp.
No, we understand that. We're talking about now.
Long ago
We're
the
talking about
draft
now.
was?
How many
The
months?
draft?
But I'm talking about now.
You
10
said,
weeks ago.
It is August 30th. You talk about the draft?
No.
Yeah. When I said that, I'm talking about since
Somebody's got
they
a truck in
reported
their
it again.
background. Who's outside?
That's me.
but actually they reported it during the middle of training camp as well, that the Dolphins were still, Florio and Rappaport were reporting it during the middle of training camp, that the Dolphins were still looking into trading for him. So there was weeks within training camp that the major media members that were reporting this, D1. So there's still proof that the Dolphins were looking into it by major media.
Oh no, I know major media was talking about it. I'm talking about since when
I'm
this
talking about
came out again Saturday.
In the last 7 to 10
Like
days. Last 7 to 10
I'm
days.
Oh, okay. I was bringing up stuff that was happening at the beginning of July, end of June.
And nobody's disputing that. And by the way, I'm not disputing that the Dolphins didn't have a conversation. But they didn't. They had a conversation 7 to 8 weeks ago, 10 weeks ago, not in the last 2 weeks.
I believe the door is open, and the Dolphins aren't closing it, because if the price comes down, it is what it is. It's Deshaun Watson.
Did anybody see the Big O show this morning when he was talking to Omar Kelly?
I did
not. Nobody waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
I did. I did. I saw it.
I wasn't. And Omar Kelly said, like, the Dolphins are not going to put any, like, Chris Greer is the master trader right now, right? So they're not going to put to bed any trade rumors because they want to be in the thick of things. And he also said, most likely the offer that the Dolphins gave Houston Texans months ago is still the best offer, but they want more.
Mm-hmm.
So they're trying to pin us against other teams.
And if I'm the Dolphins, and if I am the Dolphins, I say that trade's no longer available.
The prices went down.
What does he say at draft day? We're not living 5 minutes ago. This is now. Okay.
And, the Texans won 3 first rounders and two second rounders.
Steven. I'm leaving all trade possibilities open, bro.
You leave it open.
And I'm not saying Greer's not doing that. But I'm telling you right now, we're not giving up 3 first-round draft picks, 2 second rounders.
No.
I bet you the Dolphins probably offered 2 first rounders and they don't want it.
But the biggest news that could have came out of all this, which they barely report now, Watson will not waive his no trade clause. He won't waive it.
Except
he'll only waive it for the Dolphins.
Why would he? Why would he trade?
Why would he do that?
I wouldn't want to go to Philly.
He don't want to go. He wants to come to Miami. This is why it's a topic that this is why it's.
What man with a player with problems like that does not want to come to Miami?
Have you been to South Florida lately? Hello, just saying.
He can want to come to Miami all he wants, but
why do you guys
if the
think
Texans
Flores
don't
was
budge, it ain't nothing
irritated
he
that
can
it
do.
Say what? Who just asked that question? What?
Why do you guys think Flores was irritated? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, Tony, go ahead.
Hello? Can anybody hear me?
You're good,
No,
but
Yes, we can hear
Anthony,
you.
I hear you, Anthony. You're loud and clear.
Okay, dude. Why do you guys think Flores looked irritated when he found? Why do you think he was irritated when he found out that it was leaked that he wanted Herbert instead of Tua? Why do you guys think he looked so irritated when they asked him about the Deshaun Watson thing? Do you think
Because it's an annoying
It's
distraction.
been going on since February.
It's a distraction at this point. It's corny and it makes us look like the gossip girls of the NFL.
Not only that, I'm telling you right now. Oh, and Dravius, I saw you, man. What's up, man? You guys can turn on your cameras. I don't bite. Let's see here. Look, go ahead. What's up, my guy? What's up? This is what I'll say. Look at Pete. Pete making an appearance in live. Okay, Pete. All right. Look at y'all. Look, I'm trying to tell y'all right now. Flo would never tell anybody, especially from the media, okay, what he truly feels about Tua or Herbert or whatever. So where did that come from? Somebody's perception of what they think he might feel. Flo ain't saying it. And why would Greer and Flo put all these weapons and make this team, especially for Tua? I feel like this team was created for Tua.
Look, Steven, the only issue I had yesterday's interview with Flores, right? And you guys, and it's deep, man. Just pay attention and hear me out, please, guys. Like, when he was asked that question, if I'm so confident on my guy, I will rebunk that question and make this whole organization, at least the fan base, the guys that go where, we pay the tickets. Listen, just say it. My quarterback, he should have said something and defended Tua. He didn't. He should have said something.
He shouldn't have to.
I agree with you, Pete. No, I agree with you to a certain extent, Pete.
Look, he should have said, look, my quarterback on this team is Tua Tagovailoa. That's who our quarterback is. He never said that. He actually went and went to speak.
I feel like he did say something similar to that.
I hear you, Pete.
I hear you, Pete.
I love Flores for this because, even if you notice, please, man, I said let me finish, please. Jeez, man. So one thing I do love about Flores is you turn around and you notice, even in the beginning of his interviews, right? What did he say? He gave out his condolences, right? So what he does is he praises on what exactly happened. So I respect him for that. But some things that I don't have to like, and some things I don't agree. I wish, and this is me, I wish he would have came out and says, my quarterback is Tua. This is who we're going to go against. Week 1 is around the corner. We're going to prepare and get these guys ready to roll and try to win. Our mindset right now is on week 1.
Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he do it?
Because Watts is an upgrade. If the Houston Texans came out and said, just give us Tua and y'all can have Watson, they would do that. So why would I say I'm going to just Tua's our guy?
By the way, I don't think they would now.
Do you want Watson now for Tua? Yeah, I
don't think they would
because that is a direct take and comment that opposes any trade that has to deal with Watson, and that's facts and that's true. They'll say it ain't, bro.
Listen to what I'm saying. It's not true at the end of the day. If I tell everybody I'm sticking with Tua, it is what it is, and I say the Chiefs say, do you want Pat Mahomes for 2 first-round picks? He only wants to come to Miami. Am I going to say no? Does that make sense? If I can get an upgrade, not saying Tua's a bad quarterback.
Leo Joseph said we wouldn't need to discuss this on cop blockers if Flores shut it up. I get why you feel like that, but Flores doesn't have Flores, in my opinion. By the way, Flores, in my opinion, addressed it. He basically said, guys, all I'm talking about is the players here because that's all I care about. And I'm paraphrasing what he said, but that's basically what he said. He didn't have to come out and say, hey, Tua is – I mean, that's a given. Tua's the guy. He doesn't have to come out. He doesn't have to come
Jameis Winston is the guy. He just got called it. Daniel Jones is the guy. These guys are the guys. They're the
Listen, I
starters.
want Flores.
You know why
Guys.
they're the guys? Because they're
But
the
y'all,
starting
I feel like
quarterback.
y'all
Their
trying
coaches
to
said it.
analyze the
That's why
stuff
they're the
Flo
guys.
says, and Flo never says anything. He just goes out there and says a bunch of nothing. Every single press conference. He doesn't say anything. And y'all want.
And you know what?
This is the one
Andrevius
time you want to
is
psychoanalyze
smart
everything he
because
says.
he's
You
right.
want to psychoanalyze him this one time. He doesn't say shit ever. He never says anything about anything.
Watch your
He
language.
just goes up there and does coach speak. That's all he does.
Flores did say something when he wanted to shut down the Xavier getting traded rumors. He shut that down.
He didn't shut that down for weeks.
Why didn't he? Said, I repeat, Xavier is not being
Time out. No. He didn't say. Time out. He didn't say anything. Not a word until Xavier posted that thing on Instagram.
Well,
That's the only reason he said something.
So Flores is standing on his words. He's part of the team. He's talking about it. So you got to respect that, right? He just finished saying, if you're not on this team.
Lord. Hey, hold up. Let me bring in my boy. Y'all put yourselves on mute. We got the man, the myth, the legend. TD Finch Talk is in the building. What's up, TD?
Don't back down from him, Pete.
Good morning, TD.
TD, what's up, buddy? How's everything?
Morning.
Good, man. Hey, man. Steven,
What's up, TD?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up, my guy?
Bro, I'm loving the show, man. I got one question for everybody that's up here on the panel. Just one question. Do the Dolphins have an offer on the table for Deshaun Watson right now? An offer?
Yeah, they have an offer.
Yes.
Yes. They've had the same offer for months now.
I could give you Steven's answer. 30 other teams possibly have an offer too, because
Most likely,
Deshaun
yeah.
Watson.
I think that there was an offer 6 to 8 weeks ago. I don't think they've rescinded that offer, but I think that offer is still there.
Why is the offer still there?
Because
it's
it
Deshaun
is Deshaun Watson. He is a top 10 player.
There isn't more than 3 teams right now that have any interest at this point.
And who are those teams, TD? Explain. The Dolphins? Who else?
Carolina Panthers, but it doesn't matter because he's not going there.
The Broncos are dealing with double dates at quarterback now. Drew Lock and Teddy.
I'll share the Broncos and Eagles, even though the Eagles moved on because they bought at the price. Offer on the table that could be accepted any moment. What if Houston turns around and say, okay, Miami, we'll accept your offer? What is Miami going to do?
Then we'll have Deshaun Watson.
That's the whole reason Flores isn't speaking up, because if the Texans turn the other cheek and like, here's Watson for what you offered, we'll have Watson. That's
but wait, wait. Earlier, you guys were arguing with me that we didn't make the phone call. If we gave him an offer, we must have discussed it. Something is going on. So, are you guys going to argue what you guys argued to me? So, who won that battle a little while ago?
I didn't argue with you about that. I know that the Dolphins. I'm telling you, the Dolphins won't say Tua's our guy.
Look,
the door.
Here's
start putting names. Start putting balls.
Hold up. My thoughts are this. I don't think that any of the rumors that we're hearing over the last, let's say, 72 hours to in the last week, none of it is coming from Miami. And it's in Houston's best interest to put rumors out there that they're on the brink of a major deal that involves 3 first round, because they want somebody last minute on the 3rd week of the preseason who's sitting in their team meetings like, I don't know, man. I don't know about our quarterback. I would rather, if I could get Deshaun Watson, I'm more than willing to do it. So that's what I think this is coming
another
from.
thing I want to
I don't think it's coming from Miami.
Yeah, look, another thing I want to add to that, Steven, is I find that hard to believe from your end when you say this, is because the Texans have consistently said they don't want to answer calls. They're not even interested in trading for him.
Texans have now publicly stated over the last few weeks that they were fielding calls.
Yeah, it's been like a month and a half now.
But that's what I'm saying. It ended up coming out later, but they didn't want to. They weren't interested in it.
Ladies, gentlemen, there's a lady in the building now. And Insanity 5.
Yeah, she's been in the building.
Oh, hey,
What's
hey,
up,
hey! But I thought y'all
Insanity?
didn't want to talk about Watson. I thought y'all didn't want to talk about Watson no more. Just Tua.
I
just
TD
wanted to
brought
say
this
hi to
nonsense
Let
up.
TD fans talk. Home of the real Miami Dolphin fans.
just wanted to say hi. That's all.
That's right.
And we're all home of the Dolphin fans.
TD, let me ask you
Morning,
something, TD.
Insanity.
Let me be real with you, TD. Do you think that come week 1, there's a chance that Deshaun Watson could be in a Dolphins uniform?
Yep.
Yeah, he
I
can
answer
be
for him.
on the. Become week 1, he can be on the Dolphins roster. I don't think he'll be in a uniform.
Okay. And do you think that's because they don't like Tua, or they just want to have an opportunity to upgrade at the position?
It has nothing to do with not liking Tua. They personally feel like Tua has made the necessary improvements to where they would feel comfortable moving forward with him. But at the same token, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity this is, first of all, people need to understand this has never happened.
I'll one up.
Look,
I'll even one up you there, TD. I'll one up you, and I'll say that if they make the trade and they let him sit behind Tua, because Tua's going to start, by the way, no matter what.
100%.
I ain't say all that.
Here's what's going to happen. If Tua goes ball crazy this year, we can trade Watson next year, and knowing Greer, he'll get more than what he had to ask for from give away from to Houston.
Facts.
Okay, so Steve, let me go ahead and give you some factual information. So, when you said earlier, none of it's coming from the Miami Dolphins, it's not necessarily 100% true. Even me myself have gotten on the phone with people that I know, and I'm not going to go into detail, and they did not tell me about this recent week until it happened, and we had a conversation about what was really going on. They're really upset about this getting out in the first place. They are really, their main focus is on how did this get out in the first place, because there's certain details that only Miami would know. Also, as far as the whole flip game, you are 1,000% correct. I was told that this is a opportunity. This is an investment, one that the Dolphins cannot lose in. Let me give you the example. Say they get a steal, 2 first rounders and a second for Watson, right?
Yep.
They make the deal. Watson comes in on a $10 million salary and sit on the bench for the whole year, right?
Yep.
Let's go worst case scenario, because if people understand how these type of cases work, there's a reason why they're criminal complaints and not criminal complaints are different than gosh, I'm having a brain fart.
Civil.
No, civil is money. No, civil is money. It's criminal complaints versus charges. Thank you. I don't know why I'm tripping. Criminal complaints versus alleged charges that should be brought are 2 different things. Complaints are complaints. I didn't like this. I felt I was taken advantage of. Blah blah blah. What they're really investigating is indecency and those type of things. Okay.
Countersue?
Huh?
Are you talking about countersue, like Deshaun Watson could do a countersue back?
No. I ain't worried about that, because the thing that making this whole thing muddy is that the FBI is also investigating the other side for extortion. That's what's making this really muddy. That's what's giving him a little bit more leverage in this situation. But let's say worst case scenario. Let's say worst case scenario, y'all. A lot of people keep talking about jail time. That is actually one of the most unlikely things to happen in this situation. Not saying it wouldn't if more revelation comes out or whatever, but it's one of the things that's actually really unlikely to happen. Because at the end of the day, once a settlement is reached, if it is reached, because that's what they're really waiting on, a civil situation to take place. But once that's reached, let's say worst case scenario, let's just hypothetically say this man gets probation because he has the cleanest record ever, right? Let's say anything. Say the NFL suspends him for an entire season. It's still worth the investment, because everybody's thinking about right now, this year and next year. And nobody's thinking about the fact that a top 5 quarterback has at least 15 years left in his career. And at any point, I don't care if because think about it. If he is suspended next year, or he gets in major trouble next year, nobody's going to be eating the $40 million.
And that's a good point.
And win-win just to own his rights, so that whenever all of it, I don't care if he does go to jail. He go to jail for a year, whatever it is. And when all of that is over, y'all don't sit here and tell me that if Deshaun Watson goes to jail for a year, when he gets out, he can't play in the NFL ever again. Y'all tell me that right now.
We've seen it with Michael Vick before, right? So,
but this whole situation is a potential long-term investment too.
Yes,
that you can't do anything but profit from it.
And here's the thing that I want to bring up, that it makes sense, because we cannot give up. It's gonna have to take some players, and you guys might not agree with me, people here on the panel, on the chat, but Greer with this trade, in my opinion, has a way to save the cap, right, and also build from the future if he trades some of these players. And listen to the players I'm about to bring up, because these are first round picks that are getting paid higher, and they're not panning out as of right now. If we give up Wilkins, we save money. If we give up Tua, we give up Austin Jackson and Noah Igbinoghene. We get 4 first-round draft picks out of our books, out of our cap, who at the moment do not look like they're going to pan out. All right, that's just me. We get that off the books for one guy that's expensive, who is going to give you franchise quarterback for 10 to 15 years. So you just fix a lot of big messes with one move, and you can start working around and building off of that. That's just me. That's the way I've been looking at it since the whole time. Good point you brought up, guys.
That's one hell of a theory.
Let me give y'all another tattletale sign, okay? Here's a huge tattletale sign to all of this. I want y'all to pay attention to our salary cap this year. Do y'all remember a few weeks ago when we were going through the Xavier Howard debacle, we're talking about how much money we got left? Do you remember we couldn't sign our draft picks because we didn't have enough money, and they restructured a few deals and this and that? You remember that?
Yeah.
Yep.
It doesn't make any sense for the Miami Dolphins to not have had any money, knowing that they're going to have $63 million in cap space next year. They could have easily called anybody in the office. You could take any contract you want and say, we're just going to pay you a signing bonus and push some of this money to next year since we have the space. But for some reason, they have made sure that they are locking in over $60-something million next year in cap space. That ain't just happening as a coincidence, ladies and gentlemen. It's not. So at the end of the day, the only thing that should matter out of all of this, even if we did get Watson, I think Tua still gets to play the season. And that's all that matters. And we get to actually get a really good look at him with everything around him, and we can make a decision from there. But
he is a 100% playing season.
Everybody's talking about the negative, but they're not talking about what if Tua struggles this year. They're also not talking about what if Watson, all of this breezes over and no charges or nothing, and it all is gone. Nobody wants to talk about those possibilities either. They only want to talk about the negative.
Pamela, go ahead.
Hello. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Cincinnati. So, So I want to talk about the positive and the negative. So if Tua struggles, I don't really see it, but if it happens, what about Sinnett? What about Brissett? Those guys have looked ridiculously good. Come on. Why would we look to somebody with baggage all over them other than to do, like you were saying, a flip? Flip him for trade picks. Other than that, we don't need the baggage.
I love to answer that if I can.
Go ahead, TV.
Well, first off, when we bring up Sinnett, let's not do that, please. He played good in the preseason. He played good in a preseason game against third teamers.
He played amazing in a preseason game.
He played amazing in a preseason game versus third teamers.
He played against first string. The first 2 series was first string.
barely,
not
though.
first string. The Bengals defense didn't have most of their first
They
stringers.
had a lot of their second string in.
But Pam, the Bengals
but
first
let's just
string
be
are
honest.
mostly third stringers in the league.
At the end of the day, all I'm saying, when we talk about the quarterbacks that we also have on the roster, this isn't about this year and next year. That's what I'm trying to continue to get across. This is about your franchise future 10-year, 15-year quarterback. It's just that. Is Reid, does anybody on this panel feel like Reid Sinnett can be our future franchise quarterback for 15 years? Or Jacoby Brissett?
No.
That's what this is about. And as far as the baggage, again, nobody wants the baggage. But if it's a win-win situation as an investment, who cares if you sit him on the side of the bench with baggage? He's not impacting on the field until we have a clear picture of what that baggage is.
All right.
Again, all the pushback about it, you got to bring that to Flores and Greer because they got an offer on the table. Nobody can walk past the fact they got an offer on the table. So
It's an offer for a water boy. I'm telling you, it's an offer for a water boy.
That's fine. And that's fine. That's fine. But they have it out there. He could be the trash collector. They got it out there. They got the offer out there. That's all that matters.
He won't be a Dolphins quarterback. That's period. And looking at Tua play, has everybody not seen what they wanted to see? I mean, seriously. Look at the man making his reads, his checkdowns, keeping his eyes downfield, making moves around the pocket, avoiding pressure. Come on, what does he have to do? Hoop diamonds? I mean, come on.
Guys that don't boxing background that was there because and fans are into this.
Who's playing? Somebody's playing something in the background there. Look, here's what I'll say. Here's what I'll say because I gotta hurry up and get final takes for the day. Okay, this is what I'll say. I think when it's all said and oh man, where did TD go? Damn TD, I wanted to finish up with you. This is what I'll say. There is no way, shape, or form that the Dolphins are, in my opinion, are going to trade for Deshaun Watson with the intention of giving up on Tua, okay? And I don't think at the end of the day that they would even risk it without the exception of, hey, we're not giving up the world and we can flip this for something bigger. That's what I think their main goal is if, and that's a big if, they go after Deshaun Watson. I think that Houston is making all of the noise that we are hearing right now. Mm-hmm. And the only reason that they're doing it, and I'll bring TD back in, the only reason that they're doing it is because it makes sense for them to do it. It only helps Houston. Miami doesn't care. Miami's pissed that if they are talking, if the Dolphins aren't talking to Houston, the Dolphins are pissed that this is getting out right now. So it ain't coming from Miami. That much I can tell you.
I agree.
TD, you got something to say? Go ahead, TD.
I just have a question.
Go ahead.
If we get breaking news that Miami traded for Watson right now, then what?
Then he's a Dolphin.
I'll leave my hat.
I'm gonna be talking hella ish to other teams like, oh, it's a wrap. AFC East is ours. That's
right now.
If the news broke, I would eat my words. I would eat my words. Mm-hmm. But I still feel that at the end of the day, it would be because that the Dolphins are just trying to make a trade to improve their draft capital for the future or improve their team for the future. That would have nothing to do with Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, I can hear you. Steven.
I think the one thing I want to have this conversation with you. I think the one thing we as a fan base have not looked at this through is through the eyes of a business decision. And it needs to be discussed. Because my question to people is, everyone out there, if Deshaun comes to the Dolphins, are you going to stop watching the Dolphins? Are you going to stop buying Dolphins merch? Everything that they put us through the last 20 years is straight for Deshaun Watson, the straw that breaks the camel's back. If not, the money that they're going to generate offer acquiring a guy like that is all that Stephen Ross is really going to care about at this point. He's invested so much money, and where is his return at for it? We said we're not going to help you build that stadium. Or, well, not we, but the taxpayers of Dade County said, we're not going to help you build that stadium. We're not going to help you build that facility. At this point, our feelings are irrelevant to Ross because we have not given up an extra financial investment to the building of this team that he has with his money. He's not going to sit there and say, oh, I'm going to just keep putting billions of dollars into this team and get nothing back for it. They're looking at this from a business standpoint. It has nothing to do with any personal feelings or anything. We as fans have an emotional investment into it, but then they're looking at the bottom line and the dollars. I don't care if he comes or not. That, to me, I'm still going to root for the Dolphins. I'm a diehard Dolphins fan. I've seen fan bases, stick with the team through worse, where things were actually true with some of these players, and they said, you know what? He's still on the team, but I'm still going to root for that team. I don't care.
And they already got all the two-a-year money. They already got all that money from the two-a-years. Just imagine how many. Imagine how much money would come from the Houston fans when he comes. Because don't forget, Houston fans love him, and you know what? They're gonna still. A lot of them are still gonna be a fan of his, and they're gonna come right over and root for him in Miami. It ain't no different. It ain't no difference. I still watch Tannehill games because I enjoy watching Tannehill play. That's a fact.
But you don't root for Tennessee, do you?
No, I don't root for Tennessee, but it doesn't matter.
All right.
I'm still.
All right.
Well,
I want to end with TD. I have to wrap up this show, so I need final thoughts of the day. You got like 60 seconds. I'm gonna start with D1 and work my way around and end with TD. D1, go. Final thoughts of the day. You're on mute. Let me take you off mute. All right, we're both hitting that at the same time. D1, take yourself off mute. All right, Rashad, go.
What about today? I like what we got in Kirk Merritt. I didn't intend on coming on here talking about Deshaun Watson because I'm not entertained. I don't like entertaining.
I didn't get to talk about anything I really wanted to talk about today.
I understand it's a big thing. It's been a big thing since the end of the season, pretty much. It is what it is at the end of the day. If we get Deshaun Watson, we get him, I'll be excited. If we keep Tua, I'll be excited. I understand it's an upgrade. Everybody don't get too hyped over until Adrian Ward, not Adrian Ward, whoever it is, Adam Schefter comes out and says the Dolphins offered this and the Texans only want this. I'm not paying too much attention to it at the end. I advise everybody else do the same. It's just go drain you for the rest of the week, rest of the 2 weeks until the season starts.
All right, bro. Be good, Rashawn. I appreciate it.
D1.
All right, Miami football talk. You're on mute.
Listen, guys. Take everything with a grain of salt, man. We're all here as Dolphin fans. We all want the Dolphins to do and to be the best team that they can be. We all want the Lombardi. We all want another 72 season would be fantastic. According to me and TD, we're going 20-0. But just stay tight, relax, wait till things happen before jumping the gun. And until then, go Fins. And stay tuned because I'm coming out with a video later.
Go check out Miami football talk. All right, bro. Be good.
Later, brother. Love.
Hey,
D1, are you there?
I'm here. I'm ready to go, Steven.
All right, go ahead.
I just wanted to add to Finsanity 5's point.
Oh, this is Pete.
Yeah. And I hope all you guys, thank you for having me up, and all you guys have a blessed day. I just wanted to add, because Finsanity 5, she brought up a very good point when it was about the business, the side of the things. But one thing I wanted to add, I understand the city and the tax, they weren't accepted, which sucks because other teams have gotten that, and it's helped them out a lot. But one thing about us fans is even through the last 15 to 20 years of us losing and being mediocre, we have been showing up to this stadium. We're not like Lions fans. We're not like these other fans. The Chargers, their stadiums are empty. We show up and we're always there. So, we expect, at least some sort of level of play to get better. That's one thing. And the last thing I'm gonna say is, us Tua doubters, you guys got to remember we're Dolphin fans too. So right now we're sitting in a stage of it's cloudy, and we're not but we're still gonna roll with the team no matter what. But at the end of the day, it's just some of you guys with this Tua stuff, you guys took it too deep, and you guys just some things you say talking about Tua. And then you go against other players is what makes sometimes makes me go a little bonkers. But at the end of the day, the season is 2 weeks away. We got to roll with what we have. It looks like we're war ready because Sinnett is winning games out here. So Coach Flores, we're ready. So let's get it. I'm about to be so hyped by the time this season comes around, you guys. I might be the biggest Tua supporter in 2 weeks because it's about to go down. I can't even wait right now.
Pete, you're a trip, man. Love you, brother. Be good. All right. All right, let me see if D1's back. Nope, D1 still isn't back. Let's go with Pamela. Final take. Final thoughts.
Okay, final take is Dolphin fan till they close the coffin. Okay, always.
Dolphins fan till the coffin slams. That's what.
That's right. So Tua, he's a Dolphin. He is the pick for Miami. I'm a Tua fan as long as he is a Miami Dolphin. That's how it goes. Watson is not in my talk. He's not in my brain. And how can you look at Tua and not go, yes, we finally got something going on. Look at our team. Our biggest problem right now is who we got to let go. We have depth. We have all the weapons. Our defense is sick. Come on, man. Go Dolphins.
I got you. All right, Pam. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Be good. All right, let's go with Estefan.
It's good, y'all. Good morning. Don't take it personal, man. Get out of y'all's feelings. I just want to win a Super Bowl. That's all it boils down to. I mean, I like Tua as a player, but we're having talks to Deshaun Watson right now. It makes me question what they're seeing right now, that they don't, believe in the guy. You know what I mean? If that's what it is, I don't know that. I want to win. I don't care what it takes. I'm ready for week one. Like Pete was saying earlier, I'm still going to get amped up regardless. It's going to be a tough matchup. So we'll talk about that later, of course. But other than that, Fins up. Thanks for having me on, man.
No problem, Estefan. Be good. All right, D1, last shot.
Oh, I didn't know you was asking for me again. Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. Final thoughts.
Oh, yeah. I'm over this Deshaun Watson talk. I understand the Deshaun Watson talk. He's a top 8 QB in the league and instantly makes us Super Bowl, talked about as one of the teams making it to the Super Bowl and everything like that. I completely understand that. But I just feel as though getting Deshaun Watson takes away a lot of the things we've done in the last 2 years under Flores, whether it's building culture, accountability, or believing in the development of our players that we drafted. So until Deshaun is on our team, I can care less about Watson. It's all about I'm here for Tua. I'm here to rep the Dolphins and ride or die. And that's it, man.
Be good, D1. We'll talk to you later, man.
All right, bro.
All right, I'm going to bring on Finsanity, and then I'm going to end it with the TD and I showdown because I want to battle TD here in a minute. So make sure you guys hit that like button. 54 likes, 100 people in the room. Please go hit that like button. Go ahead, Finsanity.
Make sure y'all get y'all DWA shorts. It's gonna be hot in the stadium this year, and those things are, I've heard, very mad comfortable. So hit the link. Make sure you go get a pair of shorts and rep DWA. Just for those who are hating the Dolphins right now, you can still support without supporting. Tua is my quarterback, and that's all I got to say on the matter until further notice. And I'm not worried about anything else that's going on, but I'm just saying if we're gonna have these conversations, you have to look at it from various angles and not just put your personal emotional feelings and how you feel about a person. Go and do some allegations into it. But this is Tua time. And fins up. I'll see y'all in like a week. I got a draft to do, as you guys know. And TD probably got to get me back to work. So y'all be blessed. Stay happy, and do not let something like this stress y'all out, because there's bigger things in this world to stress you out about if you want to be stressed. Goodbye.
Peace out, Insanity. Be good.
I'm nervous now because he wants to war with me, and I don't like war, man.
All right, man. First of all, can you get on the screen? I know you got your family with you, but can you get on the screen? Because I need to see you.
I'm cleaning my office, man.
Oh,
so
man, come on.
I got my earpods in chatting with you.
All right. This is what I'm going to say to you, TD. I hear you. I get the point of the Deshaun Watson and the benefits it has. But I'm telling you right now, Deshaun Watson, there's no way in the world this man's ever going to be in the Dolphins. They're ever going to play for him. He's never, ever going to be on the Miami Dolphins roster. It's never going to happen. Tua is the guy. I think Tua is the future of this team. I think everybody knows it. I think we're fine exactly where we are, and there is no need at all to go out and deal with Deshaun Watson. Why bring that circus into town? There's no need for it. None. Go ahead, TD.
So first off, everybody's entitled their beliefs and opinions. All right? I always tell you my number one slogan, time always tells. It always tells. And
I
let
thought
me say
it was
this
if
as
you
well.
lie to yourself, you lie to anyone.
Now, that ain't the number one, but maybe that's what you're doing, lying to yourself. So you'll lie to whoever. But I will say this, Steven, this is what we got to understand, man. Can someone please raise their hand and tell me what has Tua Tagovailoa proven yet? We sitting here, we had a mediocre year last year, and we come in and we see, like what we see in preseason, the regular season ain't even start. What has he proven? What has he proven?
Have you not seen the jump that he has had from last year to this year in the first two preseason games?
You set me up because I'm trying my very best not to be very critical, but I done already made it clear. First of all, we need to talk about what his weaknesses were last year. And I don't care nothing about him continuing to do his strengths well this year. But the only thing that I don't like and I don't appreciate with the Miami Dolphins, not Tua, is that in practice, they have not been playing him to his weakness so he could get better. And that is primarily man-to-man, sending pressure. They've been doing nothing but running these zones in practice. He's been eating you apart in practice. And when you look at the games that we played already in preseason against in many cases, non-first teamers, same thing, running zones and stuff. See, I've always said this. I don't want to be the team that wins 12 games just to go home in the playoffs because that one team that runs with your quarterback weekend. I don't want to be that. But all I'm saying, regardless if he gets better at that or not, what has he proven up to this point? That's all I want to know.
Look, I'm telling you right now, there is nothing that can be proven since the end of last season to this season. But what has been shown is that he has made tremendous strides and shown flashes of brilliance that I believe can translate eventually, maybe not right now, eventually into one of the stars of this league.
And I agree. I don't disagree with that. He has made strides. He has shown some brilliance, and it could translate to greatness in this league. I agree with that. I've never, since I went to camp and I saw some things from him, I was highly impressed. But again, regular season is about to start. What has he proven?
So let me ask you something. We get 2 weeks into the season, 3 weeks into the season, 4 weeks into the season. We're 4-0 or 3-1. Hell, we're even 2-2, but Tua looks amazing, right?
Yeah.
Tua looks off the wall great. Can we then shut down the Watson rumors? Because they're still going to exist all the way up till trade deadline. Or until this thing goes away.
The Watson rumors will see. Let's make sure we're clear. This is what the fan base has to make sure. We shouldn't be fighting in warring against each other because of the opinions everybody has about Watson. It's not up to fans to squash the Watson rumors. It's up to the Miami Dolphins to squash the Watson rumors, because as long as they have an offer on the table, as long as they're sitting there entertaining this, that's on them. We got. That's what people need to understand. If you're a Tour fan, stop getting mad at people who would take Watson, because the Miami Dolphins have led them to believe it's a possibility. And if you hate Tua and you love Watson, stop getting mad at the Tua fans, because at the end of the day, they want to stick behind Tua and see him grow. But at the same token, the organization is putting us in this situation. This isn't what we need to understand. We got to stop warring against each other. If I have an opinion that, yeah, they're pursuing Watson, that's not evil for me to say. That's just a fact. We all know that. Why are we ignoring the facts when at the end of the day, the Miami Dolphins can end all of this? And they had.
Why do the Dolphins even have to address it? Because there's no point in addressing it. It does two things. Because if they do pull off a trade, then it's tampering. People will call tampering. That they addressed it, whatever.
It's not tampering because they are already talking with the team.
And number two, there's no point in them talking about it, period, because it's not on them to do that. Like they play coy and neutral. That coy is not the right word. They play neutral with everything. They didn't address X-Man until after X-Man addressed it, who was a party within the Dolphins organization.
It doesn't matter because X was on the block too. But they weren't going to address it because they were entertaining offers. If they got the right one, he wouldn't be here now.
But Deshaun Watson's not a Miami Dolphin. That's why they are not addressing it.
Oh, my God. So hold on. Xavier Howard was a Dolphin.
Okay, and they didn't address it until Xavier addressed it.
Exactly. No, they didn't. It wasn't that they didn't address it until Xavier.
Let me ask you: have you seen has Deshaun Watson come out with any press conference or statement about the trade? No. Has the Houston Texans come out blatantly and said, "Hey, we're entertaining field offers, and right now this is what we're asking for"? No, that's all rumors. It's all hearsay.
It's not rumors, bro. It's not rumors. This stuff is almost impossible not to get out. And here's why. Because agents are out here and general managers are out here talking. And on top of that, I don't want to go into detail. People actually do have people close to situations in organizations where they make a call, they subliminally give you what you need to know. And I know that for a fact.
And I'm not saying you or Reason or anybody else don't. But what I'm saying is, have you guys been told stuff before and it's end up not happening? Yes. So it's still a chance that it doesn't, right?
But that's the thing. It's a chance it does and it's a chance it doesn't. That shouldn't stop anybody from talking about it. If they want to talk about the possibility, that's like let me give you an example. All that time I got all of this same flack before we traded Larry Tunsil. I got all of this same flack. I said, why are y'all getting mad? Because this is a real possibility. You're an idiot. Why would we trade our best player? That's stupid. I said, oh my gosh, if they get the right deal, Laramie is gone. He's coming up on a contract year. I'm telling you, this is the same thing. Should I have not talked about the Laramie thing?
No, but Laramie was on our roster, and we all knew where this team was headed. That made sense.
But regardless,
this team was created for Tua Tagovailoa. Was created for him.
This is what I'm talking about. If a rumor comes out today and a few credible sources come out and say the Miami Dolphins are trying to make a blockbuster trade for Aaron Darnold, you're going to be right here talking about it. It's only because it's Tua.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong about that.
You're going to be here talking about it. That's the reality. The only reason people feel this
way because I want to.
It's Tua.
Because the fans want to.
But it's Tua. It's Tua. You know what? Let me take it a step further. Say Tua was never on this roster. Say Josh Rosen was still on this roster and he was playing like trash. Would everybody still feel this?
And then, of course, the Deshaun Watson, we already pulled the trigger.
No. But regardless, say we didn't pull the trigger and the allegations are here. would everybody keep the same freaking energy? And the truth is, no matter how many people want to lie and say, yeah, I would, it's just not true. At least not for all of them.
But Josh Rosen is not Tua Tagovailoa, bro.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
I'm making a point, man. What has Tua proven? Stop saying what somebody ain't.
The man has played 9 games in the NFL. He's played 9 games.
Yet. It has nothing to show for it.
The man went 6-3. He was, and he was hurt.
Why do I have to tell people just the simple fact he didn't go 6-3? The Miami Dolphins went 6-3. You think Tua would have went 6-3 if we had the same defense we had 3 years ago?
Hey, let me ask you, who's one of the worst quarterbacks of all time, but is a Hall of Famer? Brett Favre. Brett Favre was straight up garbage. That man threw interception after interception after interception. But because he threw the ball 40 to 50 times a game, he also threw touchdowns. And that's what saved him. Because he had good wide receivers.
See, you say that as if Brett Favre threw interceptions like Jameis Winston.
By the way, Jameis is the starter. They just announced that yesterday. I thought that was crazy.
You say that like he threw him like Jameis Winston. Brett Favre was not. I can't even believe you said that out your mouth.
Yeah,
Brett Favre.
I never would.
Was a bum.
I'm telling you right now. The worst
quarterback to make the Hall of Fame is Brett Favre. Wow, I cannot believe you actually said that.
I'm telling you right now, I never would want Brett Favre on my team ever.
Like I said, everybody has their preference and opinion, but Steven, you shouldn't say things like that.
Leo Joseph said, unsubscribe. This man just called Favre trash. Stop it, please. I'm just making a point. That the point I'm trying to make is that at the end of the day, Tua's the quarterback here on this roster. Deshaun Watson isn't. When people were talking about Laramie Tunsil, it was because Laramie Tunsil was on the Dolphins roster. I don't know a time in this regime that this front office has talked about somebody that wasn't on this team because of rumors, because of circulation of whatever. This regime hasn't done it. Why would they start doing it now?
But what I am trying to help you understand is they could have cleared this up last night without even mentioning it.
No, they couldn't have. Because then they set a precedent that they have to do it again.
No, they don't. No, they don't. Do you know that this impacts Tua? Do you not understand that this whole thing impacts Tua too? You don't think this is a young mind? I know he got a strong mind and he's a strong young man. But come on, don't tell me it don't impact, because all y'all same people ran around here last year talking about the games they playing with Fitz and Tua is impacting him. But now all of a sudden this ain't impacting him? What narrative y'all want to use? Like I said, if Josh Rosen was still our quarterback, I'd do you one better if Tannehill was still our quarterback. And Deshaun Watson talks was out there.
All these quarterbacks you're saying, all these quarterbacks that you're saying, Deshaun Watson by far is the better quarterback. I think the book is still out on Tua, so I'm not giving up on Tua.
In Tua, he is by far better than Tua as well. That's just the truth.
I don't want to say that.
It's not even debatable.
I don't want to say that.
You ain't got to say it. You can hold off. You can hold off from not lying to yourself. You can hold off. You know good and well, everybody in this comment section knows good and well who's the better quarterback, and by far.
All right, it's Watson. I get that. But
okay,
I don't want to say, I'm telling you right now, I truly think come week 6, week 7, people are going to be chanting MVP, MVP.
Yeah, but you know what? You know what, Steve? Here's what's funny about all that. Let this offensive line not protect Tua like everybody already building the backstory. Let this O-line crumble. I bet you Watson will make it work with this O-line. Let this O-line, because y'all gonna be quick. Y'all gonna be quick to jump on this O-line about what they ain't doing if Tua's struggling because he got a lot of pressure in his face. But you know what? Watson is proving what he can do with below average O-line.
Y'all are killing me. Everybody wants me to drop the link to get EM in here, and I want that to happen. But if EM and you are willing to come on tomorrow morning, we can continue this conversation tomorrow morning because I got to go to work. We got jobs around here. You heard me?
You lucky, Steven, because he was probably going to tell you, stop anointing this man. We got to stop this man. So let's let Tua earn the respect. Let's let him earn the right for us to say it's him over anybody, any option. We don't just see, that's the problem. This new era Dolphin fans, we give every player the crown. We give it to them.
Estefan, hey, look, man, you owe money for the swear jar anyway. But I will take care of you next time. Hey, look, TD, can you come on tomorrow?
I'll try my best, man.
EM, can you come on tomorrow? Because if EM and you can come on tomorrow, I guarantee you, as long as y'all can come on in that 9 o'clock hour, I will make it worth everybody's while. So y'all just come back here. See that's good. That's good marketing right there. That's good marketing. TD, EM tomorrow, right here on the show. Come on, guys. EM said maybe. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
I'm a busy man. And this guy says, TD, you're anointing Watson, though, because he's already earned it. Like, can y'all just put 1 + 1 = 2, not 2.1, not 1.9. He's already earned it. Everybody, that's like me saying Mahomes is a bad boy. Oh, I'm anointing him. Doggone right, because has he not earned it?
All right. Look, I love you guys.
So, yes, he gets anointed.
TD, I love you, man. You know that.
No, I know, man. But listen, man, don't ever say that about Brett Favre again, bro.
Hey, look, man. People, I know I lost a sub because of that.
No, don't worry about it. You'll gain 5 more.
See, all right, bro. Hey, look, what do you have going on today and tomorrow?
I'm in my office right now. I might actually just go live and let people just chat about it. In probably the next 30 minutes or so.
All right, so hey, in about 30 minutes, you guys go check him out. And bro, I love you. Keep doing your thing, and I will talk to you and EM tomorrow, right here on the #1 Miami Fan Morning Show. I'm talking about Clock Blockers, baby. Hit that like button and share. Everybody go share this. Peace out. Love you guys.
Peace. We out.